Okay, I'm Kajsa, I'm 24, I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah, and I'm here with my dad, and we just finished doing the Upper Mustang trek.
Yeah, we had a great time. Neither of us have trekked before, so this was our first one. I understand this is a good one to start off because it's fairly easy. It was still somewhat challenging in the sense of there was a lot of miles. Our guide got sick at the end, so we compressed 4 days of hiking into three, which is actually two of those 3 days were actually all three of those days were our best days. We really enjoyed pushing it a little at the end, and it was remarkable. It was more than I expected as far as the cultural side. That's what we went there for. We really wanted to see the Tibetan culture, and getting up close to the Chinese-Tibet border was fantastic. It was a good time to go. The guidebooks had said don't go at this time, but it's actually we felt it was the best time to go because it was in the rain shadow season of the monsoon, so that we didn't have to worry about getting wet. We only had 2 days of any substantial rain. It rained almost every evening. So that was a consideration, and actually why we chose this trek, because this was the only time of the year that we could come. So being here in July turned out to be fantastic. It was very hot. That was one thing.
Our first 2 days were really hot.
Yeah, I tell people to be prepared that it can be extremely warm and to dress accordingly. We both agreed that we would pack micro climbing equipment or micro trekking type
Jackets.
clothing and jackets rather than heavy winter type clothing. It was too warm, so as light as you could go would be important. And the shoes are incredibly important. We both had a lot of blistering. My toenail is falling off right now, my big toe. So that's typical. I think I'm a runner, so that stuff comes with the game. But I would say be prepared for that and take lots of moleskin and second skin with you.
I think this is also just a really good beginner trek because we didn't climb any peaks, we didn't go to anything too high in terms of passes. We got just over 4,000 meters, I think, at our highest pass. But overall, we did get some really good mileage in, and I absolutely loved seeing the monasteries and meeting the monks and feeling like I was in a totally different century in certain parts of the hike, getting up to Lomantang and even past Lomantang. We got to meet some monks who were really interested in why we were there.
It sort of had a Mad Max feel to it because you felt like it could be back in the 19th century, and then a motorcycle or a Jeep whizzes by, and just we were surprised by the variety of the food. And my wife was here 30 years ago and told us we would only be eating dal bhat, and there's the menus. It gets a little redundant after a while, but it's the sort of the standard 6-page menu that we were like blown away that there was so much variety. But even with that variety, you get, to be honest, got a little bit tired of most of the food. We were happy to come back to Kathmandu after 12 days. So.
But yeah, overall, I think we had a really, really good time. Our guide and porter were great and really helped us out. And all the accommodations were simple, basic, but met our needs, because you don't really need too much while you're out there.
Yeah, so I would highly recommend Mountain Realm. It was just a great experience and took good care of us. That we've never felt like that we had to ask for much along here. I'd say that would be the only thing is if you want to do something and deviate, don't feel afraid to ask for it. Ask your guides to assist you. And other than that, I'd say just certainly think about this trek. It's just blow your mind.
It was wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.